A true warrior.
Truly, truly a gift to Highlander.
How many viewers do we have right now? Let me know when we go live. I'm gonna check real quick. I hear that we have 25.
Alright. Is 9:57 EST and we have confirmed Highlander.
Okay. Do you believe it? So I'm just gonna get on Purge's cam, see where he sets up. If he's running Jag, I'm expecting pretty standard stuff. Yeah, and it just looks like Rescue Ranger Wrangler out of him, so...
Yeah, gun spot looks normal. A little far up, I guess, right on the staircase, and he's moving it, yeah.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
His teleporter is underneath the stairs all the way up to the cliff, so... Bit of an interesting spot, otherwise everything looks pretty standard.
Thank you, Doctor!
Yeah, pretty basic stuff here. Again, I'm just gonna get on the Muma cam, see if he can make anything happen here.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
5, 4,
Just getting his buff. Solid 260. And the gates have dropped.
Gets one sticky, gets two stickies,
Two stickies,
and he's going.
Not gonna
he
find it.
Does not get anything.
Yeah, completely denied by that sentry, and that's the sack wave out of them. Couch is just kind of holding in this little corner right here, not gonna be able to see any snipers or anything. It could be detrimental.
Yeah, Cart's moving up slowly through the tunnel, I guess. Hydro is sniping that out, so...
Yeah, it does get an NG
yeah.
Goldberg, whoever that would be.
Right now, I'm looking for Oxygen to start pushing up cliff with a Messiah goes down to flatline. So without a demo
Sam's
there...
coming out of the spawn now, going cliff, down to 80 health. 50 health? Is he gonna pop early? Nope. And they use Blue Bear comes out on the
use, yeah, and Muma gets sent flying back, so does Sam. Super does not look like it's gonna get a whole lot. Muma goes flying, eat craters.
But the card's still being pushed.
Yeah,
you know,
card's moving up. Oh, Hydro with a nice shot on Skippy.
Yeah, really tough.
Although it looks like flatline's on him, but no, Sprinkle's safe.
Down to 30 health.
IFA is backing out at this point, though. They do appear to be doing a soft hold on second right now.
Yeah, they have not held roof, but their combo's still just kind of holding back here by the spawn exit.
Yeah, they're just pocketing Hydro right now. He takes out, I believe, that or that is Skippy on Scout, and they're pretty much going to give this point up, it looks like. Demo and Heavy are not here, it's just a Demo comes in as I say this. Super bombs in to get Hydro, but looks like IFA is just going to back out here.
Yeah, Couch is taken down to 40 health there on point. Does regain health, I'm just going to go for a third hold.
Yeah, is Purge is already up top, getting the gun up, so... The flatline cam here, he's in, gets his dead ringer popped though by spring rolls, so he's gonna retreat for a bit.
Blue coming in with Uber.
They're gonna use Hydro gets taken out. Yeah, no. Couches uses now. This doesn't look like Muma's gonna get a lot of ground out of this Uber. Oxygen is in a good spot right now though, but IFA seems to be doing a similar hold to 92 where they have their combo just kinda in the attic. Card's coming up here and Battle Bull's gonna try to stop this. Goes down to Skippy though, and Muma takes third extremely quickly. At 2:25 time is really good. Purge
yeah,
not
this is not looking good for IFA at all. And, you know, IFA picked Muma in that fight, but that was honestly about it for major combo classes. Sam stayed up getting really good heals out to his team and just kind of bullied IFA out.
Yeah.
You know, post Uber. So I'm gonna look for a last setup here, just pretty basic. Guns onto this little drop down area.
Yeah, guns currently getting built up. Still level 1 though. Flatline coming in. He's behind.
In.
Messiah
misses
the
stab.
stab.
Messiah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Looks like he's just gonna pop a dead ringer and go around for another try though.
Arts is lit here, 30 health. Does go down to Kuza, so good revolver play by him.
Muma just took a bunch of damage in map room and
Hydra actually craters.
They do. Yeah, Red uses out of map room. Muma gets goes down before Sam does, and he's gonna drop. Sam just has to back out with that Uber.
Yeah, so not too much really happening
IFA's
out of
gun
that
is
Uber.
level 3, and they appear to be all set up. Couches still has Uber, so it looks like they've got a pretty solid hold up here.
Oxygen takes out Pi Hero. They're just kind of looking for picks right now, this Muma team.
Yakuza's gonna get the sentry gun that aim stuck up top. That can always be a real pain to deal with if it doesn't get checked. Oxygen takes out Hydro, so he's proving me wrong, and having a nice game for himself so far. Muma is on top of the drop down, and Sleeping Life drops down again without the medic though, so he's gonna get caught out. Blue doesn't even have right here, and they're just pushing in. Demo
Couches
down.
has Uber, but Messiah
IFA
goes down, and it's just battleable in Couches, and Couches gets down to
Red,
60
yeah,
health before he
Couches
uses.
gets forced, and Blue still has Uber.
And so Sam just really wants to kite this full Uber advantage
Yeah,
right
he
now.
kites, they're going in.
Carry bombs in, he's gonna get
Muma's
shot
leading
down
the charge, and
quickly.
Spring Rolls is trying to stop this, but he's just not, he can't stand that hit scan.
Flatline gets purged.
IFA is 5 down right now, that's 6 down.
And
This is
that's
gonna be
a
Muma's
really
cap.
fast time. 4 minutes and 43 seconds. Wow.
Yeah, that's a really good time.
Not impossible, but
Yeah, definitely going to be a challenge for IFA to take this round up. Yeah, Muma just did a lot of really good capitalizing. I mean, that 225 time on third is massive because, you know, if you watch the 92 game, they couldn't even take that off of 92. They just forced out IFA on first and never let them get set up again. Really, there was a little bit of a hold on last, but otherwise they just snowballed that right in.
yeah, and again,
IFA
like you
is,
talked about that snowball effect or whatever, and that's exactly what happened. You know, they got killed at first, and they light held second, and then they backed out, and then there was an Uber push at third, and then they all died. Like, they didn't even get a second hold, and their third hold like went down in one push from Muma, which is really, if you're gonna do that strat, you have to make sure you get a really good third hold, at least a few minutes, and that did not happen at all out of IFA. So
Yeah,
4
IFA,
minutes. I wonder if they're even gonna do suicides at this point. That's, you know, we'll see.
I think they have to. They're gonna need to get a med force or a med drop or something right here if they want anything. I'm not seeing anything come out though. I'm seeing some Sandman balls flying up here from Pi Hero, but
Yeah, I noticed that. Not hitting anything.
there goes another one. Oh, here comes Messiah. He goes down though.
Not gonna get any. Sam still full health. Terry bombs and forces Sam. Wow. Great
Yeah,
play
so
out
the
of Terry
force
Crews. The
there.
beggar's bazooka.
Muma's gonna try to push up, try to pop Couches. He doesn't have to use though.
Nah,
And
there.
Couches is still in spawn.
Muma should just back up at this point. Maybe try to get an Uber out. Kuza stabs super.
Yeah, he goes down though, and Muma's still holding this point pretty firm. Sam is building his Uber back up. He's at 30%, although
There a pause?
I believe there's a pause.
Oh man. Wonder what happened this time. It's not Highlander without a pause. Well, we can go ahead and analyze this while I ask Muma what the pause is about.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask Terry.
Okay,
Apparently
so-
Kuza crashed, so
Oh, okay. Kuza crashed.
just gonna wait for him to get back in. This shouldn't be too long.
Yeah, hopefully this will just be like 20 seconds or something. Usually just crashes aren't, you know, too big of a deal. I
I
think
believe
what
there was about
Muma
4
wants to
minutes.
do...
Oh, go on.
Okay, I think Muma, they're just gonna like lightly hold on to first and just get an Uber out of Couches. And I think it'd be wise out of them to just go hold third. At this point, just waste some time. You know, that, you know, IFA doesn't have to waste. And
Yeah.
just kind of milk that out from there. So if they can just get like a failed push or two onto third, then that should be half.
Yeah, honestly, it looks like, from judging by Sam's position, it looks like they are backing out right now, although, Couches is in tunnel, so with Sleeping Life right above, the tunnel there, that's probably going to be a force, if not a drop, so, I'm expecting what you said, Muma's just going to try to get force here and then back out, go hold third. The time up on the HUD right now is client side, so that's not accurate. I believe there was a little less than 4 minutes left for IFA.
It was like 3:45 or something. So
yeah,
still
so
time to work with. And if they, they're gonna get a first, like a quick.
definitely
first catch,
possible.
so.
It's just IFA is gonna have to snowball harder than Muma did, and then be a little more successful on last.
Mhm. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna get on Sleeping Life's cam, see what happens out of this. This is definitely prime time position out of him. Just, it comes down to can Messiah or Pi Hero or someone here this heavy. If not, we'll see. Hopefully Kuza will be back soon. Taking a little while, but probably.
Yep, and we're live
and
again.
the pause comes up.
Alright, let's look for Sleeping Life. Oh, he goes and flying, but yeah, IFA does have to use Uber here, and it's gonna chase out. Looks like they're just gonna try to chase out Muma.
Sleeping Life goes down, and
yeah, Sleeping Life goes down with Terry up on Cliff. I think they're gonna be able to. Safe to say they're gonna get first here.
I just did a quick HUD reload scheme. They're gonna cap with about.
Muma or Sam just got sniped out by Hydro, so if we're gonna see a snowball, this is it.
Definitely. And yeah, IFA is already taking second. They've got ×3 on this cart, and no one's really en route.
Sleeping Life is out around this corner here, but he's gonna be alone. He needs to get out of there right now.
Correction, they have Oxy and 3 players up on roof, Spy, Scout, and Sniper, so...
Spy drops down, and he gets Battleable Couches goes down as well to Skippy, so... IFA's
really
combo
big
going down
play
here is not what they want to see. They actually would have had a really nice Uber advantage going into third, but with that nice play just by the flying and pick classes on Muma, it's going to be wiped out.
Yeah, definitely, but still 3 times on cart here for IFA. They know that if they want to have any chance at this at all, that they need to get this cart rolling. And,
yeah, Sam has a 20% Uber out on Couches right now, so you were probably going to be seeing even Ubers here, whereas if Couches had stayed up, that would have been pretty much a full free Uber push, and they might have been able to take this. We'll have to see how IFA plays now, seeing as looks like they're stalemating a bit. Messiah tries to go in, but Brit just is waiting for him and takes him out.
Fire Hero goes down, so does Terry.
Oh, Sam just got sniped
down
by Hydro again. So
wow. So
Couches is at 70, and he goes down. Couches goes down to Sleeping Life. Wow, what a play! Takes out the heavy and the med solo. Really good play off the aggression of IFA.
Life, making a play there, stepping up, and we'll see what IFA can do off of that. That's very disappointing if you're them.
Yeah, they're definitely running out of time right now. Minute 30 left. It's about enough. That's enough time for 2 more Ubers if you're lucky on IFA's side.
Nah, probably not even 2. To get it all the way, to last, they've got 1 push and it needs to be pretty continuous, reaching the realm of physically impossible. So.
Yeah, I'm getting on the Hydro Cam right now, and nope, there is no Hydro Cam. Oh man,
and right
just
now
ended
I
that
think
man's life.
Kuza needs to make a play. I'm gonna get on his cam, see if he can make anything happen.
Couches gets dropped by Super, or not dropped, gets picked.
Kuza gets Sleeping Life. And Sam goes down again.
Sam goes down as well. That was a really nice stack bomb by IFA. It's the thing I've seen them do frequently.
But IFA's only 3 up. They just got another spawn out of Couches, but very
it
little
looks
numbers.
It does look like this is going to be Muma's half.
And Kuza times out again. Or was that from before? I can't tell.
I believe that's from before. He's already rejoined.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Some of the SCV can be a little laggy at some point, but yeah, it's not possible to cap it at, with this little time left. So this should be half to Muma. Nards reflects, Terry, and Couches goes down to his dad. So...
yeah, we're nearing just on the 10-second mark, so this is going to be the first round to Muma here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You failed.
Yep, so... Pretty quick first round after 30 minutes of pregame. Just gonna go ahead and look at these logs real quick, see if I notice anything
Yeah, I didn't see too much. Cactus, you might want to go put that in Twitch chat.
Okay, they should be put up on Twitch stream real quick very soon. Hopefully that can be.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, and Muma actually bottom scoring on his team, so
Yeah, I was gonna point that out. That's very
he didn't
surprising.
have as much of an impact. Flatline went 7-4 with aim went 7-3, so a couple of the minor classes on Muma going big for them right there. Sleeping Life also getting that those picks on Battle Bull and Couches was really big for them. So it looks like Muma just played really well as a team. Art's also top fragging with 11.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, you see very little medic deaths, which we saw Sam die 2 times in a row there on the 3rd point, but other than that, he didn't die a lot. He maintained, like, decent living, and, you know, he realized that if he wasn't going to get a point or a push or something, that he would just cut his losses and stay alive and keep that, you know, Uber building for the next one.
Yeah, the fact that he was able, I think 3 of his deaths, I think all of his deaths actually came on defense, which is, yeah, actually, I'm looking at it now. Neither medic died in the first half, and always staying up on offense as a medic is just huge for your team because it means that you don't have to wait around building up Uber, and while you're pushing up one point, you can build Uber for the next one. So I think that really contributed to Muma getting such a fast time because even though Couches didn't die, just you need offense on Uber to really be able to do much without a massive amount of picks. Whereas on defense, even if your med goes down, if you get enough in exchange for it, you can really still hold on to a point.
Yeah, and really that's just that snowball effect again that we talked about so much coming into, you know, a play. That just, if you can just keep that Uber ad up all the time and just keep the cart rolling, then really just, you know, pushing your opponent back point to point is, you know, it becomes really easy once you think about it. It's very simple, and you know, as simple as it sounds to just, okay, you know, we lost this point and we can't hold the next one. Like, I don't know, you'd figure a defensive team would just realize, like, we can't hold this next point, we need to back up entirely. But, you know, it's harder to realize that in-game, because you really, it sucks when you don't get to hold a point because you overcommitted or you got caught out or something.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of that is just, honestly, I think that's one of the hardest parts about playing payload is just, you know, knowing where you are and where the status of your team is, when to back out, especially on first. Like, even though first, in my opinion, I think first is the biggest key to Badwater, because if you are caught overcommitting on first, your half is pretty much over. I mean, because if you can't back out of first right, you're going to be on last before you know it. Whereas being able to back out of first means you can get really strong second and maybe even third holds. We've had games where we've held teams for like 8 minutes on second, and then second we knew we were kind of getting backed out. Our NG just left, pulled his gun out, we went up at third and we held him there. So the middle points of this map are just really insane for holding, and I think even though I've been hearing a lot of people recently hate on Badwater, and I think that some of that hate is definitely valid. As the map is just so snowbally and it's so tight that a lot of the time the flank classes don't have anything to do. I think that the game sense and just general kind of TF2 knowledge to hold certain points and know, you know, where your strengths are as a team and where your weaknesses are really makes it a classic Highlander map.
Yeah, and really, like, when you think about Badwater, the first thing that comes to mind really isn't teamwork, but the more you think about it, the more you realize it becomes a major teamwork map. More so than, I think, any other payload. Just because, you know, you really need to know, like, when to back out, and everyone has to be on the same page. So, Hydrofluoric actually saying, please disable ducks, and Muma sent me a chat log of Terry Crews asking him to disable ducks, because he thinks it might be the reason some people are crashing. No, not distracting, like, maybe. Choose a crash because of ducks, apparently, is the claim.
Yeah, no, I don't know too much about the whole ducks and how they relate to, not necessarily crashing, but just, you know, they, like, server mods or whatever. That's
I mean, it's part of the game, like, it's just, it seems like useless entities to me, honestly. I don't see any reason to have them in the competitive format. So, I don't know.
Looks like Sam's saying there might be an issue just because it's part of the UGC config that... Not with that attitude,
No.
says Terry. But yeah, I think that because Badwater really doesn't have a flank on second or third. First is the hill, and fourth has just the upper area. But I think because of that, if all of the parts of your team aren't working, you know, in perfect synergy, you're not going to be able to go far on it. Whereas on another payload map, like Upward or Ram Jam, where there are not Ram Jam, excuse me, Swiftwater, thinking maps that I don't like. If you you don't necessarily need to have all parts of your team working together because there's so much room on Swiftwater and Upward where maybe a sniper can just go huge on his own, or you know, a scout and a soldier can just wipe a team from the flank. But on Badwater you don't really have those options, so you know, it's really a big map for team synergy, which is one of the reasons why I think it's been played just for so long.
Yeah. Actually, if you don't mind, I'm going to restart my TF2 real quick. I'm getting some frame drops here, so... Yeah, I'll just be right back. You want to take over?
I'm actually going to go do that as well. My hub was a little broken after the pause.
You can just reload game if you want to.
Nah, I did that. The spectator HUD though was messing up, so I'm just going to go reconnect real quick.
Okay.
I don't believe you should be starting yet while this duck issue is ongoing. I don't know if anyone can read SDV chat, but apparently there is a UGC admin that was asked about this, and the response was that they don't know what to do about this, so I imagine the ducks are just going to stay on.
Yeah, I hate to see this being an issue. I can't imagine that this is an actual conversation that we're having. Welcome to a high-level competitive play.
Yeah. We care about ducks more than strats. I did just hear a team ready up.
I did.
It does look like there is one missing on... Well, Muma is on IFA's team. Looks like IFA is missing one.
It's 10v8 for me right now, so...
Oh, right, yeah, I'm not counting right. So, yeah, I guess they're just waiting on Muma to ready up.
Numbers are hard, I know.
They really
are.
are.
We should be getting the second half started. So, for those of you who are just tuning in and didn't catch the result, Muma's winning 1-0. So that means if they win this next half, they should be starting on defense. Yeah,
so they'll be
starting on
IFA
defense.
push.
If they win this next half, then they win the game. And if not, then we go to a third half. So...
Yeah, Muma did win the first half in a pretty convincing fashion. I really wasn't expecting from them. They just came out of the gates ready to go.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how IFA responds to this, because if I recall, Muma did have a really, really strong first offense against 92 on Monday, but later in the second half, their offense seemed a little more manageable. So I don't know if it's just that 92 adapted really well or what. So 92 definitely just has the DM and the players though to pick this back up and turn it around. I mean, we saw Hydra get those 2 picks right onto Sam right there, so if he can keep up making plays like that, I think IFA can tie this up and see an overtime round.
Yeah, I agree. So hopefully this will get started soon. Again, I'm running out of things to talk about.
Yeah, looks like Muma's waiting on Skippy right now, apparently with some bathroom issues.
I'm just gonna try to get an update on the UGC scores real quick.
Oh yeah, the only other match going on right now is Ginyu K&D, or Ginyu Evil, my bad.
I'm just messaging Faint here, see if they'll say anything.
I can't imagine what happened if Evil won.
Okay, just got an update. Guinea's winning 1-0.
Yeah, I was just checking logs and I saw that it looks like
Is
I just
Banny
heard
playing?
another. Yeah, Benny was playing. I just heard another ready up. I think they're going live here.
Yep, soap unloaded,
Here we
so
go.
we should be live here. Yep, and that'll be it. I'm gonna see where Goldberg sets up his stuff.
Yeah, that's aim right there. So
AIM, that's who it was. I couldn't remember the alias, I'm not super familiar.
yeah, I'm expecting it to be a pretty standard build, just like last time. Messiah and Terry did bomb there, and Terry was pretty successful. So I'm gonna watch the Terry cam this time.
Yeah, and they didn't coordinate it, like they didn't jump in at the same time. Terry bombed after, so maybe they wanted to like see if Messiah can get some damage out before Terry like syncs up with that Beggars. I'm not exactly sure they want to do it, but they got a force out, so it worked, I guess.
Yeah, Flatline sounds like he's having loadout issues apparently. So, well, aim is on level 3s, so I don't think there should be too much of an issue here.
Maybe he just wanted to run Deadringer. I don't know. That's becoming more and more common thing.
Yeah, Purge is on his gunslinger too, so I don't think there should be too much of an issue really.
Yeah. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna get on actually Terry cam here.
He's looking pretty aggro right here. I don't know if he's
not
gonna
running
go
Beggars,
though. Yeah.
Spring Rolls takes on Oxygen. Oh no, that was Fame out of Flatline. Never mind. Okay. That appears in the kill feed weird. Muma goes down.
He's bombing.
Inji's
Oh, he gets
launched
the
up.
force. Gets the force.
Inji goes down and he gets the force. Wow. Very successful.
Yeah.
run there.
Oxygen did take out Hydro though, so this gun may stay up. It'll be up to the flank there to stop Hydra from getting up. Battle Bull goes down too, so IFA is getting stalled out right now. Terry's pushing uphill. He's spamming out the gun, so it should. And aim pulls it out at the last second.
Wow. That
Oh, what a play.
big play out of
He's
him,
taking
yeah.
that. He's taking that. Looks like he's gonna actually go roof with it.
Is
He was
okay.
thinking, yeah, he was thinking of heading to third with it, but he turned around at the end.
Yeah, and the IFA Uber did come out here, and Couches is getting air blasted. He's only 70 health. He's gonna get a sandwich.
Yeah, Messiah goes in, but he doesn't really get much. Flatline is on cart. He will feign out of that. The teleporter here is still up for Muma, so I'm gonna watch that, see if anyone's gonna maybe take advantage of that. Yeah, it does not look like IFA is aware that there's a teleporter behind them. IFA is pushing this up pretty hard. There is no gun here. Did AIM pull it out to third? He did not. I must have missed what happened with that.
I'm not sure what happened there, actually. I didn't see anything in the kill feed, which I've been trying to build. He's getting a level... Oh, he's rebuilding it at third. It's in the window, so he just...
Okay,
he just
alright.
moved it.
So I must have just caught him in transition.
Yeah,
IFA
Muma
takes
goes
second pretty easily here. 140 is a pretty good time. Not at the same breakneck pace that Muma had before, but it's going pretty well. IFA does have Uber now, so
Yeah,
we'll
both
get to
teams
see a
have
push
Uber,
here.
so nothing to push off of yet, but Messiah's getting pretty aggressive.
Yeah, they use here.
And they use Uber comes out of both teams.
Oh, Terry's up top. Terry got up top. Is he
Messiah
gonna
goes
be able to pull anything out though? Terry takes out AIM. So the gun's exposed right now. IFA does not have many people near the cart though, so
yeah, I don't know.
Gonna have to
looks
see
like
if AIM
looks
can
like
get
a
back up in
successful
time.
hold out of Muma, but we'll see. Plenty of numbers up for both teams.
yeah, definitely.
And Hydra is just looking for an angle right now. Doesn't look like he's gonna find anything.
Yeah, AIM it does respawn and gets the Wrangler down on the gun, so that will be staying
Hydra's
up.
up there, Messiah's up here really aggressive before he goes down. So interesting play out of him. Again, just a lot of kills going out for blue, and red's not dying basically. Losing a few classes here and there.
Yeah,
but
red
nothing
just
too
called
fatal.
their Uber, so
Yeah, red has and Couches has about 85, so we should be seeing another push here in a second, and Muma's 2 down right now, just a soldier and a spy, so maybe we'll see it.
Yeah, they both just got spawns.
Oh no, Blue's all the way back at first, so they're just on their way now.
Battle Bolt pushing up through Boiler here. There's a little sticky trap on the side of Boiler, though it looks like it got knocked off a bit, so they can see it.
And Hydra's just really getting spammed out. He's looking for this angle onto the combo, but he's just rollers everywhere, all up in his face. But Blue looks like they're pushing now, and Muma goes down to Terry Crews.
That beggars, though. Art's trying to stop, he gets sent flying. Blue's gonna try to get some ground in this, and
yeah, and Blue's
Terry
flank
looks
is
like Terry's
as well as
going
Demo's up
huge.
here. And the gun gets Rescue Rangered back. Inji's just moving it down to last. He's just gonna
Yeah, this does look like it's gonna be IFA's point here.
Terry Crews goes down, so yeah.
Oh, and Pie Hero just goes balls to the wall and takes out Sam. He's still in there, and he takes out Oxygen too. Dad truly is a hero. Just watching that play, he just ran straight into the entirety of the Muma team.
That was
Got
a
two
really
huge
big
picks.
play, and Couches has about a 60% Uber and counting advantage right now.
Oh, and he goes down to
from
super. What a
Oh
bomb.
man, that saved him a lot of time right there. I can tell you that.
Yeah, Sam's back up, and
Red's
he's gonna
actually
get
holding
forced
the
out of the
staircase
spiral.
area, but they're backing out.
Yeah. Anyway, IFA gets a 4:25 time on third, which is definitely
Very
solid.
good.
No one's gonna say they didn't do a good job getting that. It's still, though, just not as fast as Muma's, so a lot's gonna depend on how quickly they can get this card into last.
Hydra goes down to a nice headshot from Oxy. So wins the
Yeah,
sniper.
Oxy is really shutting Hydro down, so good on him. I was a little disappointed with him watching him play against 92, but he's really shown up tonight. Ooh, I think my game might be
Red
crashing.
goes down with 90%. So
Oh, ouch.
3% away actually, 97%. So that's gonna trigger a push. Yeah, and IFA has full advantage now, and they're just waiting on their numbers to get up. But I should see a push here in a minute. Everyone should be expecting one.
Yeah, you might want to take over for a bit, Cactus. It looks like my game is crashing, so I'm gonna try to figure this out.
The Ducks. Okay, well, Blue's pushing in the map room, and they actually drop down right now. Red obviously doesn't have Uber. They're just pushing in the spiral. They're just holding, but Blue's just looking for cap time on this cart right now, and lots of frags going down for Blue. Red dying a lot, and you know, Flatline goes down, Sleeping Life goes down, and 4 up right now. Muma and Sam are still up though. Not a ton, but they can do really. Muma does get a 2k though, and just 1 up Super 40 health. So they're looking captive. Super's still alive here. They just got some spawns, and IFA's only 3 or 4 up at this point. Wonder if they can get it in. Sleeping Life really just putting a lot of pressure down on this cart. And Flatline takes down Spring Rolls, so looks like a successful hold. But the cart's so close. Only a few feet away. But yeah, that's a very interesting defense from IFA, but even Ubers right now, or defense from Muma, but no, even Ubers right now. And this card's very close. It's gonna start rolling back here in just like 2 seconds though. So I wonder if they'll send a spy or something to stop that. So yeah, Red just, you know, they retook tracks and 70% Uber for both teams. Muma does get a 2k out of Terry Crews and Hydro. And Red's getting a little aggressive here. Sleeping Life wants to push this tracks, and no one's really here right now. It's just Purge, the NG. So, I don't know. Blue seems to be on their way. And Blue's all in tires. I don't know. Does Red know this? The Uber's about to come out. Messiah's getting some spam onto Sam. Sam down to 11 health before he uses. Both Ubers are out now. So that's a really good force out of them. A little STV lag here, but it seems to be fine. And yeah, lots of STV lag. It's almost looking like a pause. But no.
I should be
Oh,
getting
man.
back in soon. I'm just having some issues.
Is this a pause or STV lag? I can't tell. Oh, man. Looks like a pause. Lots of people in the STV chat. Are saying there's lag. I don't know if it's a pause or not. I'm just trying to get confirmation that if there is a pause or not.
While we're waiting, from what it looks like, it does seem that Ginyu has beaten Evil 2-0.
Not surprised. Sorry. So Evil takes third place? And yes, there was a pause, so this is actually a pause.
Hopefully it can
Apparently
get back in
Muma
here.
crashed. Ouch, so that's what you get for not disabling the ducks. Oh, the pause, it's back. We are back. And Hydra takes down 2 players, Messiah gets Sam. The cart looks like it's gonna be pushed in here in a minute. Purge really playing on his flatline, gets a stab on him though. The couch is backing out tracks. Sleeping Life is just kind of, after spawn, really pressuring. He goes back in for help. Arch drops down on the cart, but it's so close, they just need to tap it. And yeah, so that's gonna be the time that my STD's not waiting. Awesome. And 8:52 is the time, so this is what we're gonna see here. IFA on defense, they have to hold for 9 minutes, almost. And that's a pretty slow time. Alta, are you back in yet?
I don't know what's going on. I think it might be something with my HUD. I'm gonna try taking that out.
Okay, well, looks like for the time being it's just me casting. So this will go great.
Yeah, sorry about this.
Yeah, it's alright. Pretty typical sentry spot, everything else.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Not seeing anything, you know, too different.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5,
But yeah, I'm gonna watch the Muma cam, see if he can do anything. I'm just gonna
1.
third person over here by the cliff. Watch this thing happen live. And the gates have dropped. 9 minutes. Muma's in. Jump is denied. Nothing happened. Same for Super. So, unsuccessful sack wave out of it. Flatline decloaks. He's in position. I wonder if he can make anything happen. Does decide to just cloak away. Yeah, flatline goes down. But yeah, not too much coming out of here. Pretty slow first time. Blue's just coming out of spawn here. Sam's taking his entire combo up the cliff here. And I'm expecting a pop here in a second. Yeah, Sam uses a little early. And Couches doesn't use until Sam gets down to about 50%. So Spring Rose is doing a good job of air blasting the combo back, getting the sticks off the gun. But Battle Bull went down and Purge is just rescue range, ring his gun out. Looks like he wants to go to third, so yeah, they're not even going to try to hold the roof here. At least Purge isn't, he's just taking it to third. Cherry Crease is on the roof, and Combo's holding back by tracks, so...
We have been awarded additional time. The bomb is nearing a checkpoint.
And yeah, Blue's pushing this cart. They're gonna get about 3-minute time on both of these. Or a 2-minute time on both of these, excuse me.
We have been
So,
awarded additional time.
yeah, pretty fast first and second push. We've been seeing that a lot this match, and I think it's really gonna come down to third and last here. 7 minutes is all, you know, all the time. It seems like an eternity to both of these teams. Standard gun spot just up in the window here. Combo's holding a little passive. They're holding back in this little left cubby here by the dispenser on the stairs, instead of where you want to see it by the right. Hydra gets a 2K, like a double kill knock and a shot. Wow. And Terry Crews gets Muma. So, yeah, I don't know. That's gonna stop any push they had, at least for a second. So that gives IFA more time to burn here, and they're just waiting. Waiting on something to happen. 6 minutes left now. I'm gonna get on the flatline cam here, see if he can make anything happen, but I don't know. He gets caught out with the stick, and he's still alive back here, cloak and daggered, but not seeing too much. Battle goes down actually to a snipe from Oxygen, and then Oxygen goes down to the other sniper. Springbolt goes down, and Ubers are out here. And wow, really good just reflecting work out of Arcs here. Finally goes down, but yikes. Terry Crews does go down to some nice sticky spam from Muma. So we'll see post-Uber fight here what we have. Sam goes down, Hydro gets Sam, and Sleeping goes down to some nice shots from Pie Hero. Pie Hero is still going, takes out Oxygen before going down.
I should be getting back in soon.
Okay, hopefully.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, I'm setting client info.
Super does get the sentry gun out of Purge though, so wonder if that'll trigger anything. Flatlands in here is gonna get caught out and does go down. So full numbers for red. Yikes. Terry Crews does trade for soldiers.
Yeah, Purge appears to be getting his gun back up.
Uber. But Sleeping Life does go down. 2 up for Moon's team right now. Sam gets down, so the Spy just got a 2K on Heavy Medic. So wow, you know, great work out of the Cruiser there.
Yeah, Purge just got that gun back up to level 3 as well, and with the Uber out on red here, it looks like they should be able to hold this for a little bit longer.
Super bomb for Cart just to try to get it capped or make something happen, maybe even get the gun, but that's a little too far away to get just sneak capped. But we'll see, maybe a spy play or something, expecting Flatline to go for something like that.
Hydra coming up big, he's on a 9 streak right now, so...
Yeah, Hydra is really just coming up big here on the 3rd point. Very good time for him to go big, as IFA kind of needs to hold this for a while. Still 4 minutes left, this is anyone's game. And Heavy Spin forced to drop down the card actually, as this has become a little too close for comfort. Because once 3rd gets capped, teams just kind of have to back up to last because you spawn right next to the battlements, so it's just dying unless you're the medic doesn't really matter to some degree. But the card's getting rolled back
trying
and the Heavy's back up here.
Get some damage out, but he's gonna get forced back.
Carry Me Back is on card and actually caps it and forces an Uber too. Wow.
Forces the Uber.
Ooh, that's
and
big.
Messiah
Flatline
goes down.
Messiah.
Yeah, if IFA could have held this point for another minute or two, they might have had this, but Skippy just ninjaing the card at this point.
Yeah, and Hydra's still on a 10 streak is going to go down, actually, so Muma
both teams
finally
did use Uber there, so Red should have a small, about 20-25% ad here.
Yeah, Sam's not doing a great job of healing, but it shouldn't really matter. Again, 3 minutes is plenty of time to cap. I expect a sack wave.
Super bombing in.
Super's bombing in. Is
doesn't get anything though.
And yeah, we're just seeing the sack wave.
Earth goes down. Booza getting backed up on a Sleeping Life, and Muma's combo seems to be not fully intact right now. Sam gets out though, so
Sam down to 30 health though, so barely stays alive.
Yeah, he's tied up to Uber. These Ubers, but it's not gonna be anything to push off of.
Definitely not.
A little over 2 minutes right now for IFA to hold, and they're gonna have to keep this out. Oh, Muma pops in right here and trying to go for whatever they can get. Sleeping Life gets headshot though, as Sam drops him. Muma going all the way, jumping all the way back to spawn, and he's gonna go hide, but
Yeah, so far
Muma does
this
finally go
looks
down.
like a successful defense out of red. Flatline going for
Yeah,
70%
Couch
is
is
going to
on
work
a
this
10
time.
assist streak right now. He hasn't gone down in a long.
Huh. Yeah, good work out of him, just really staying alive all the time.
Pie Hero catching Oxygen a little far up, and
Terry
Blue
Crews just
actually
holding
does
Snapper
have an
Mary with the
end here.
dagger. Got a lot of blue combos up there.
Yeah, they might try going into map room again. I think they pushed map room last time, and it was pretty successful. Oh, and Flatline snipes out Purge's gun, or snipes out Purge behind gun, I should say.
Wow. And the gun's so
huge,
exposed right now, and
called
Couch
them
is
out
at 70% Uber.
Yeah, Couch is at 70 to
Only a minute left, and they're 3 down.
A minute
Blue
left,
comes
yeah,
out.
Couch
And Couch is
is
up
gonna
behind
need
it,
to
yeah, he's
hold
got
this
90%. And he's back in spawn. He doesn't have anyone to heal right now, and this could be disastrous. Oh man, yeah, it's just by himself.
He's
He gets
getting
a saw,
zoned out by the
and the
spy.
Uber
He gets
comes
a saw
out.
and he
Uber comes out.
uses... Oh, and he blocks
he's
the
just
cart.
standing on the cart with everything he's got.
I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to stay up here.
The Uber fade,
Getting air
and Pyro's
blasted
air
off,
blasting.
and
He's just standing on it. It's just 3 up,
Couches.
and
Oh, they
that's
go
it.
down,
That's
and that's the game.
Wow. What a crazy game. 2-0 from Muma and the Moomaroos, so...
Yeah, finally pull out that Badwater win that they've been looking for all season.
Yeah, and they finally make it work after winning no scrims the previous week, having roster issues, loadout issues, all kinds of garbage that they have to deal with.
Yeah, they really
finally
powered
something
through.
goes right for them on this map. So wow, Six's players can win Taylor, huh?
Yeah,
okay,
looks
well,
like
I'm gonna
that's
go ahead and...
IFA will finish third place, and...
IFA will finish third place.
Muma will move on to play 92 Dream Team on Monday. The Grand UGC Gold Highlander Finals.
I think we're going to go ahead and do interviews real quick. I think that's a good game to do interviews. I'm going to bring them into this mumble. Just a few. Hopefully not the entire team, although we have interviewed them in the past and this has not been well, so expect children cover your ears, basically.
Yeah.
And I've given Muma the mumble info, so all hell breaks loose. Cobb wants an interview. I don't think he's gonna get one. Sorry.
Yeah,
buddy.
neither do I. Sorry, Cobb.
Poor Cobb.
Anyway, as we're waiting on this, I just think, I don't know, I think it just shows a lot about Muma's game sense, how the Uber ad was originally on red there, and they had about a 5% advantage, and Blue ended up turning that into getting a 30% ad over Couches. So if they didn't have that Uber ad, then even if they only had a 20% ad, Couches got cut off from the rest of his team on 90 with a really just big positioning from Flatline. That he zoned off Couches into his bottom spawn away from the rest of his team, and he couldn't build up Uber. He ended up getting a saw and popping it, but by that point it was too late, and a lot of his team had already gone down. But even if Muma had let him get another 10%, that game we could still be playing right now, and who knows where we'd go for a third half.
Yeah, I mean, a very close game there, you know. I think if we played more halves at IFA, probably would have won the third half. I don't know. They just
I don't know. I mean, they seem
kind
to
of
be
rolled the first one. Not rolled, but it was very one-sided for the first one, and the second half was very close.
Yeah, if Skippy didn't get that card in on third, we could still be on third for all I know, because that hold looked really solid. But once that cart gets capped and Blue starts getting the forward spawns, that's a lot of ground that they don't have to cover, and holding third is almost impossible at that point.
Yeah, and we're just waiting on some team interviews to get here. Sleeping Life was in the channel, Muma wasn't here. You can go ahead and drag them in here. Is he bringing his entire team?
Looks like we've got Sleeping and Aim in here right now.
I'm waiting on Muma. Oh yeah, they're bringing the crew. Okay, well I'll just wait before I say anything while they all get in here. Let's get them all at once. Just go ahead and start unsuppressing people, yeah. Okay, so, congrats on the win, everyone. Is this all you're bringing in, or are you bringing in more?
Yeah, this is about it.
This is all.
Okay, so, you know, how do you feel? You know, you kind of lost it when you played 92, and I know there were numerous amounts of issues, like roster issues and everything else, but you finally pulled it together.
We sacrificed our firstborn.
We're Sixes players, and this is the first time we've ever done a map review. And you can thank 92 Dream Team for us not losing to IFA, because fucking we actually did a map review, and we didn't want to lose.
Wow, well, good for you guys. I'm glad.
We actually got people to come in, and we had a strategy this game.
Yeah, and it showed. I mean, your guys' first push was just really strong. You guys just went from first pretty much straight into last. I think the first in the first half, your third cap was 225, which is like that's lightning fast. A lot of really good plays.
Last time, all 4.
So, anyway, I guess let's start going with the questions. Cactus already kind of led into this one, but I mean, how does it feel just getting over Badwater Week? Like, it was your only loss in the regular season. You guys lost to 92, and while circumstances could have gone better, I mean, still was a 2-0, and now you guys come out, and I think you guys surprised a lot of people winning 2-0 over IFA right here, because they had taken out Smash just a couple days ago.
Badwater is not done being a nightmare to us. I'll be shocked if 92 doesn't pick it against us.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you thought you would play this in the finals.
Yep.
We're not gonna pick it, but I have no doubt in my mind that they're gonna pick it.
Or Steel.
That too.
Yeah, those are the 2 maps they'll want to play against us.
So you have to beat them twice in finals, and they only have to beat you once. So definitely,
we can do it.
They only have 2 maps they can beat us on.
You know, you just gotta take it one night at a time, I suppose. How does it feel to... I don't know, you guys were definitely the underdogs in that game, just because of the fact that you were not maybe taking it as seriously, and you had some issues with the map together. Like, how does it feel to come together as a team and get a win like that? Pretty convincingly.
I think the fact that we were considered the underdogs was a little silly, considering scrims where we actually had people and we were actually trying, and after the map review we did well. The only reason we lost against I don't know, there might be more problems, but the main reason we lost to the 92 Dream Team was lack of level 3s really broke our morale. Like, we got rolled to the first few points just because we lost all momentum on first points, and they just kept going, and we finally had level 3s for level 0.3, but it was a little too late. And the fact that we had a Sleeping Life on Medic and a Heavy on Heavy who literally has never played Islander and has 20 hours on Heavy definitely didn't help our chances against that match.
Yeah, those are definitely not the best circumstances.
Thankfully, we haven't lost playoffs before, so we get another chance against them.
Yeah, no, I'm looking to see how you guys play against 92 on a map that is more DM focused, on maybe like a Viaduct or a Lakeside or something, or even a 5CP, because I don't know. I'm looking to see you guys come back there, because I can easily see you guys taking at least one best of 3 off of 92, maybe even 2 if everything goes according to plan. One question I have is, I want to ask this specifically towards Flatline. I don't know how much of the stream you were listening to. Cactus said that you can be a little hit or miss sometimes, and he was calling you out to get a big game, which I think you definitely delivered on. Especially right on last, when you guys were pushing in, you basically zoned Couches off into his spawn when he was at about like 90% Uber, and
I fed him an Uber stall?
No, I think you did.
And
but
I screamed at Austin when he did that.
But yeah, you basically zoned him off in there when he was at like 92% Uber, I think, and at least the way it looked to me, when if he had gotten that extra 8% a little earlier, they might have been able to hold out that last push and we could still be playing. So was that something conscious that you decided to do, or did you just see the situation and just take advantage of it and try to force him out?
I just jumped down there, and once I saw he had 92%, I was just trying to toy with him, trying to keep him away from anyone else, because they still had their combo in stairs. So it was basically just me between them. I'm surprised he didn't actually run up to me because I'm a spy and I'm bad. But I guess it worked out. Until Austin fed him this. Oh.
Yo, I hate that map, dude.
And actually, speaking of ways that we can still be playing, how big do you think your scout sneaky capping third and getting a force out?
Dude,
With
that was our
Countdown.
entire dream. I just screamed at Flatline and Tipsy to go Dead Ringer and run at that cart until they let you win.
With how massive Skippy went during that, it kind of makes me feel bad that we didn't let him come here, but I'm sure
You
you
didn't
guys
let
would
him
enjoy
come here? Is that...
Didn't let him?
He's a character.
Yeah, oh, yes.
Yeah.
You guys probably won't.
Thanks
Last
for
time we had a
keeping
team
this
cast,
PG.
it was less than ideal.
Consideration is nice.
Well, anyway, shout out to him. I think I'm gonna give him MVP of the game just for that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, he just ran straight up, and I mean, we didn't even see it. We heard the ding, and then saw that the point was capped. And we're like, whoa, where did that come from? Because IFA was pulling the 92 strat there, and keeping their entire combo in the attic.
That's what we figured.
Who's here? Skippy.
Okay.
Hello.
I'm quite the
Skippy.
character, aren't I?
You are the character, Skippy. We gave you MVP.
Yeah, and you didn't give me info.
I'm sorry.
And you let Arts in your night. Well, whatever. Anyways,
Snuck his way
thanks
in
for the
across
shout out.
border.
Yeah,
You're
I did
welcome,
that.
man. Anytime. Congratulations on winning the game for your team.
Thank you.
Carrying 8 other players. So do you guys have any questions for us, or do you have any shout outs to give before we wrap this up?
Shout out to Shu.
I feel like
very
every single
important
stream,
shout-outs.
someone shouts out Shu and someone shouts out Lennon, which is about to happen.
Oh, shout out to
Yeah,
Lennon.
my shout out.
Yeah,
Shout out
to
to
Lennon.
C2 Motivator.
My shout outs were going to Lennon and Bear. Lennon for sure. Bear's my wife.
I have the chance. Shout out to Becca.
Oh, and my Becca too.
I guess mine will be Serbian Master and Mir.
No one cares.
Nobody knows who those
No
people
one
are.
else has a real fucking shout out. You give them real names.
Come on, Arts. Quit dropping the ball on us.
Okay, shout out to my mom. Glad she's laying down,
Oh god.
supporting me.
Oh, and I guess
And my
Blue,
dad
too,
being
'cause
falling asleep, so
we
yeah.
were gonna ring him, and we were like kicking Arst from Mumble, hoping he wasn't actually back, because we wanted
Just
to ring
because I
Bluebird.
had a hard crash and I couldn't tell you anything about it.
Yeah, but playing with you is
And
scary.
then helped unpause the game 3 times in a row.
We're
Oh, what's
starting
it?
to leach back into process
Okay,
territory,
well,
guys.
while we're talking about inside jokes or whatever, let's just before we wrap this up, I'd just like to bring attention to the EVL Battle Royale. It's happening very soon, winter season. You just want to go ahead and check out the EVL website. Someone can link that in Twitch chat. And there's plenty of places to apply for casting and to get your demo submitted to get casted over the off season, since we're not going to have anything to cast. So everything should be over on the EVL website. Someone please link that in chat, because I don't have it pulled up right now.
Shout out to
It's in
Dreamboat.
chat, evlbattleroyale.com. Other than that, yeah, I think that'll do it. So, good cast, everyone, and
Yeah, good
Shout out
cast,
to
guys,
Dreamboat.
and congratulations on the win.
Cobbin. I like
Too many spy mains.
I think Cobb's time for his interview is passed.